I want to have some more information. I have a website here, Conversation, and this is maybe the cause of what Janet Ossebaard does, because Janet Ossebaard, check on Twitter. If you would look at her wrist, she has a Q. If you look on her upper arm / wrists, you see like this Q with this WWG1 WWGA.
You've read all of the Q posts from the beginning in 2017 until today. You're going to see some repeating motifs. One of them is a closing signature called "Where we go one, where we go all." Where we go one, we go all, and that has its own acronym. And then the motif of the storm. And so what does "Where we go one, we go all" mean? It's basically is the name of John F. Kennedy's boat. It is in the movie called White Squall, and it basically is a rallying cry. It is a message of unity for all of the anons, the anonymous people who are on the messaging boards and in the QAnon movement, to say, hey, we're in this together, we're on the same team, and we're going to be victorious together. And not in a direct way, not in a, hey, this is the event, this is the date, and this is exactly what's going to happen, but more as, hey, the internet's going to go down. You're going to have to store things offline. There's going to be panic. So this whole coronavirus thing that is unfolding is going to be very interesting.
Is, I think, a pro QAnon fuck guy, and that's why this one comes in. And this website is from the Conversation, and it's a completely debunking article about what QAnon does. This is a completely a website that completely debunks the QAnon to the conspiracy, and like what the hoax are, and how it's like a bit of history about QAnon, and it's very important to read. I will leave the link as well in a comment as in this video. So let's just get this.
COVID-19 furthermore seems to have a preference for ministers, top athletes and CEOs. In short, it seems to have a preference for people with a six-figure salary, which of course is completely normal. All of a sudden, 60 Italian priests have died of COVID-19. Remember Trump's statement about child sex offenders? Fast trials, death penalty. Let's move on to our final storyline. In Wuhan, China, adrenochrome is produced.
A chemical compound with the molecular formula produced by the oxidation of adrenaline derivative carbazochrome is a... Okay, well,
Remember from my previous documentary? The blood that the cabal drinks to feed on and uses as live elixir is produced in and sold from Wuhan, the city where the coronavirus emerged. Could it be that this adrenochrome has been infected intentionally with this virus by the White Hats?
No.
Or with something else? Something more lethal? To bring down the cabal? Have the cabal virus victims really been infected with COVID-19? Have the priests wait any longer with the presentation of my research findings? All my lectures in March, April and May have been cancelled. By means of this documentary, I can still share my current findings with the world. What do I expect to happen? That which millions of QAnons have been yearning for over 2 years. Mass arrests, military tribunals, convictions at the highest level, financial reset, and perhaps the 10 days of darkness Q mentioned.
okay.
Lockdown of countries, lockdown of the internet, no social media, so that the cabal no longer knows what's coming and they cannot coordinate a possible escape. When this happens, do not be afraid.
She makes free videos about like fear-mongering material and very much dangerous information, as in like not even dangerous, but like dangerous design of information. And then she said like, "Oh, don't panic, it will be fine. We'll deal with it." As in like people have like setting fucking 5G towers on fire, mostly also because of this video, and like people are saying like, well, we are awoke and do your research, but they don't. They just look at this fucking idiocracy of a video and then just
according to plan. Operation Defender 20 is there to protect citizens against their corrupt governments that will spare no one. Have a great time with your family. Enjoy your spring garden, the daffodils and the tulips, the beautiful singing of the birds. Everything will go on, just on a smaller scale. Q said, done in 30. If
this is on 8chan or 4chan, I guess.
that means 30 days, this exciting phase will end on Good Friday.
Well, now it's 13th of May, so that didn't work out, did it?
April 10th.
It's going to be biblical, oh my god.
Realize that this is a unique time in the history of mankind. The time when the suppression of the people. This is the transition to a new earth. The thousand in all ancient. This is the transition to a new earth. The 1,000-year kingdom of peace. The new Jerusalem on earth, as described in all ancient sacred texts, waiting us. Where we go one, we go all.
There's so much wrong with this person. She is like, okay, so she has been, how do you say it? She has been already looked at for Pepijn van Egmond.
Van 100.000 keer bekeken. 160.000 keer meer dan de komt.
Je hebt geen kaartje nodig, want je bent er al.
So yes, that this was also on the websites that I was using, and Pointer is like a website that is company KO and CRV, and it's like and they just have had a lot of debunking as well. This was about Defense 21 or Defender 20, I don't know, so much terms. And also at some point.
Hallo. Zo opgevoed dat je elkaar netjes een hand geeft. ACC, intravak.
Ja.
De derde keer dat ik daar geen mening over heb.
U heeft daar geen mening
Ik ben een onderzoeker. Ik ben geen... een politiedrone over mijn huis. Handel, orgaanhandel.
Ja, er gaat de overheid mijn organen verkopen.
Ja, natuurlijk. Dat gebeurt toch al? Dat gebeurt al, Dirk.
En daarom moeten wij allemaal worden gevaccineerd.
Nee! Nou, ik kap er nu mee.
Nee.
Leert dat.
Dat ooit namen?
Ik noem heel veel namen. Ik heb toch artsen aan het woord gelaten? Hoezo geen bronnen? Ik heb toch bronnen...
So she also like was interviewed by someone for like 25 minutes or 22 minutes, and it was just painful to see. But Point is one of my favorite sources in this part because they have just tried to talk with her and she didn't want to correspond. So that even proves a bit more about what kind of bullshit this lady is saying. So it's just as here. So like conspiracy thinkers don't understand the complex world, so they make up something that make up a solution or like the answer for it instead of actually what's happening. And it's conclusion that I can make from this is that she has this kind of very well done, as in course of manipulation. She was talking about like Jerusalem, so it kind of also says that it's a kind of a religious fundament, which makes sense because that's also where Trump comes in. He's like a devoted American. It's just utter bullcrap. It's just, I mean, the thing is, maybe there is like some sort of big fucking depressing kind of thing that's happening. this is being shared for like by a lot of people, because this kind of stuff is also shared on websites that like indicate like an alternative news website like 94 News or naturalnews.nl or what's another one? I mean, and then there's like, so they have this alternative healthy lifestyle kind of websites. Like alternative news, and this also can get like shared on YouTube, and like people want to have a short-term solution for this stuff, so they share this kind of crap. And I mean, I'm kind of immune for this bull crap, but I think a lot of people are not, and this is just it makes me sick. Anyway, I think it was like a lot of fun, and also a lot of scary stuff to make this video essay about Janet Osabati series. I'm gonna make like 2 or 3 more if I have the time. I mean, for school or not, and it's just very much a sad thing that I need to tell, or I want to tell people. This kind of stuff, you need to take it with a huge grain of salt, and maybe there are some breadcrumbs that might be true, but we don't know, and it's better to like research a lot and then come to a conclusion instead of like overconfidently tell about what you know or not know, because we all know that we don't know this kind of crap, and it's better to have that kind of point of view than claiming that you do know because some person shared it on the internet without any funded criteria and arguments, you know. So, and like throwing all these terms that you see in front of me. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.